Hello, my name is Abe and welcome back to FTL Faster Than Light. On the last run, we played as the Nisos. On this run, we're going to be playing as the Noether. The Nether, I'm just going to call it. This ship is actually very strong. You start with 2 ion blasts, which can permanently take down enemy shields, and a Pike Beam. So you can permanently take down any number of shields, and then you do a lot of damage to a lot of different systems, keep them busy with repairs. Quite nice. You start with the Zoltan shield, which is obviously OP, 3 Zoltans for 3 power, and you start with half a bar of shields, which means that you actually have to spend 100 scrap to get your shields upgraded to level 1. It's actually pretty dangerous because if your Zoltan shield goes down, you're screwed. You have no defense against anything pretty much unless you get the shield upgrade, which takes 100 scrap, so you basically have to focus on this. But the benefit is that the Zoltan shield is really, really, really good. The biggest counter to it is drones, so if we do come up against drones, then we are going to have a bit of a problem because they will cut through the Zoltan shield very, very quickly. I'm just looking up something really quick here. Never mind, we're good. Okay, let's start this run. We have Ion Blast, Pike Beam, everyone is in their positions. I like having the dodge chance. I like having someone in the weapons because we don't have shields. And we're just going to start. No missiles, but we don't have a missile launcher, so that's okay. 2 drone parts. I don't know why we start with 2 drone parts, but we do. We will attack the ship. They have 1 laser and 1 bomb. Now, if the bomb is an ion bomb, it can really, really, really cut through my shields very quickly. But the laser won't. It's gonna take 3 shots to cut through my shields unless we get lucky dodges. I should ion blast target the weapon system because it doesn't matter if 1 shot hits and 1 shot, it doesn't matter which shot hits the weapons as long as the weapons go down. And we will Pike Beam as soon as we can. Good stuff. Now they have no weapons. So there's a couple of order of operations with the weapon systems on this ship. Basically, fire your ions at their weapons because you will take down both the shields and the weapons. Don't auto-fire the Pike Beam ever. And if you can land in a shot on their weapon system before the ion hits, you'll take out 2 weapons. Because what happens, delay the rebels for 1 jump. What happens is the first ion shot lands, depowers the the beam lands, damages the weapon, all power is removed from the weapon, the ion shot hits, and then it depowers the next powered weapon. If the ion hits first and then the beam, then you deal damage to the power bar that's already been ionized, so you don't take down 2 weapons. But if the beam hits first, you take down 2 weapons. So there is a little bit of a thing you can do to kind of make it a little bit easier on you by taking out 2 weapons with the Pike Beam Ion Blast at the same time. Reactor for 16 scrap. No thank you. That was a wasted beacon. I should have scrapped the ship on the last encounter, but, took a gamble. We will send our Zoltan crewmen to overcharge their scanning systems, their terraforming scanning systems. We tell them to stop. Any life is valuable. We accept their bribe because we can't pay them off. If we pay them off, we get a free oxygen system upgrade. It's extremely strange, but that's what you get. But accepting the payoff there is okay too. We will intervene and defend the outpost. They only have defensive drones. I didn't know that going into this, but luckily they do. Again, I mentioned it a minute ago. A good counter to the Zoltan ship is have a lot of drones. So we're gonna fire once, twice, just offset slightly so that my Pike Beam can sneak in there in a second. I will wait for my ion shots to get in, because if I do hit their weapon system, I guess they only have 1 weapon, so it doesn't matter. Never mind. Let's just do a lot of damage and ionize their shields a whole bunch. Keep it down for multiple turns, maybe stun the crew and they're repairing it. Pike Beam will just kill them on the next shot anyways. Good stuff. We do a lot of damage with the Pike Beam. It's not a small weapon. It only takes 2 power and it's the weakest of the beams, but that does not make it a slouch in the damage department. When the enemy shields are down, this thing wreaks havoc. Investigate the battlefield. We don't get anything. Again, I think if you have more sensors, you get rewards from that. I should really start getting sensors in that case, but... Now the pulsar will take down the super shield. That means we need to fire very quickly on this ship. We missed their weapon system. Their beam hopefully fires before the shields go down, not after. They have no shields. I need to get the Pike Beam powered up. We gotta hit them as hard as we can. We still have one ion blast. Pike Beam is going to fire in a second. They're gonna surrender. I'm not gonna accept it. I probably should have. The beam will hit me again. Oh no, hit me in the shield room. But I think we're fine. We can keep their weapons ionized and kill them now. Luckily, our weapons didn't go offline there. They could have. We're just gonna get out of here. Could get the shields repaired, it doesn't really matter. We are also gonna get super heavily ionized because we are in this this pulsar and we have no shields. Shields do protect you from ionization a little bit. We're gonna jump. Our weapons are back online. Let's get out of here before we get hit again. Hail them. 1 drone part for 10 fuel. Yes, that is an amazing trade. We do not have to worry about fuel for the rest of the game pretty much because we will be able to pick up fuel from random debris encounters and random people we kill. Ion Blast on the weapons. As long as one hits, it'll take down one of their weapons. I don't know which one. Probably the single shot laser. If I was them, I would keep the heavy laser online. And Pike Beam, I think it can sneak in before the ion damage wears off. It does. I don't want the fuel. We'll just kill them. Good, their weapons are now all the way offline. They still have shields though, so let's not auto-fire the Pike Beam. Can the Pike Beam go off? Yes, it can. It seems like the Ion Blast have exactly half charge than the Pike Beam. 8 seconds, 16 seconds, yeah, so that's good. So, you know, auto-firing the Pike Beam, I guess, will work more consistently in the future if I just remember that the charge time is exactly double the Ion Blast. Oh no, our shields, or our engines have been slightly hacked. Well, we just do the same thing. The Ion Stunner will do a lot of damage to the Zoltan Super Shield, but I think we can get in there and take their weapons offline before they can break through. 2 damage from the Stunner, 1 damage from the missile launcher, and now the missile launcher is offline. This is working well because the Pike Beam is sneaking in before the shields have a chance to come back, doing damage to the weapon system so that the second Ion Blast can land, but the Pike Beam is also damaging the piloting system so that they have no dodge chance so that the ions will land. So I'm actually really liking this more than I thought I would. And really just because now that I thought about it, that does make a lot of sense, doesn't it? Leave them alone. Giant alien spiders are no joke, and we do not involve ourselves with them. Attack the rebels, absolutely. That's what we're here for. Killing rebels, right? Well, if you ask a mantis, that's what they will say. Ions going in, take down at least their shield so that my Pike Beam can sneak in. It can auto-fire, doesn't matter. It will manage to hit before they can get their shields back online. Their shields are now offline. They also have no pilot because they moved the pilot to go repair the shield system. Now they could repair the shield system before the Pike Beam fires, but they did not, so I didn't need to worry about the timing of that. We will steal the civilian supplies, and we got 9 scrap. Good. Now I will go to 2 more beacons because 2 more beacons I think is worth a little bit of damage from the exit. We have a lot of fuel. I can maybe upgrade the shield system a little bit. Feel pretty good about that. We will reject their offer. 2 lasers, 2 single shot lasers is not very good for this point in the game, so this should be a pretty easy encounter. Pike Beam can auto-fire as well because we should land at least 1 ion that will take their shields offline. And then the Pike Beam can land. Next ion shot takes down the weapons, and these guys are screwed. Probably getting their oxygen system repaired. Good weapons training with the Ion Blast because each time they fire, that's a little bit of training. Now it is going to take a little bit of time before we can actually kill the ship because Pike Beam only does 4 damage every 16 seconds, but that's pretty good. It's pretty good. Good stuff. 17 scrap, 2 more fuel. Let's get some upgrades in before we actually have to go through the that exit beacon there. Let's get the shields upgraded so we can actually have shields if we need it. I can always depower the weapons to sneak through the exit beacon, so let's do that. There's nothing here, so yeah. Literally nothing we can do, so let's just go. We will probably get hit by the ASB, that's fine. Ion Blasts can auto-fire, we have to take down their shields first, but the Ion Blasts can do this. They can take down the enemy shields, no problem. Well, not no problem. It is a little bit of a problem. Okay, we can last a little bit longer without needing to depower our weapons to power up the shields. Well, now I still think it's better to have the weapons powered up. Chain laser is going to do damage, but flat gun, you know, it's going to do damage too. And they hit our weapon system, so let's get the shields powered up. All right, that didn't work out too well, did it? Take a little bit more damage. Piloting system is offline. That needs to get repaired before the weapons. Ion blasts are still working, but at this point they're not doing anything. I'm glad I moved you out of the frickin' weapon system, because you would have been killed. Okay, he can heal up in... Well, he could have healed up. Engines are wounded. ASB coming in. Okay, well, we gotta get the piloting system repaired now. We're dead. Oh, come on! That's just adding insult to injury right there. You can do it, Valeria. You can do it, I believe. All right, well, that didn't go too well. I feel like we should restart that though. That did not take too long. Let's try it again. God damn it. All right, take 2. We were doing fine until I decided to try to risk my luck going through the Rebel beacon. You know, I've said it in the past, a good indicator of your success in FTL is how many beacons you can go to. I guess in this situation though, it's too early. It's too early to try to do that in the first sector. You know, if you have 6 bars of engine power, you can make it through. But, you know, we did not. Let's try to take out their systems before they have a chance to hack us. I think they will be able to hack us unless we can shoot before they shoot the weapon. Nope. So they're hacking us in the engines. That's perfect, because we actually will be able to kill them in the next Pike Beam shot. Yeah, I guess first I need to stop going to the exit beacon when the rebels are there in the first sector. We just don't have the survivability. We don't have the engines, we don't have the shields, we don't have the firepower to defeat the enemy ship. So, you know, my bad. Let's work on that, shall we? Let's force them into the med bay so I can at least get myself a little bit of dodge chance. Should be easy to do. We just have to deoxygenate the ship for a second. They run, we close the doors, we send the pilot back. For some reason, I didn't send the weapons personnel into the med bay, but he'll survive. I should send him into the med bay though. He's very wounded. Pilot needs to get oxygen. We don't have any oxygen because everyone's in the frickin' med bay. So you know what? We don't need dodge chance for the immediate time being. Let's just focus on surviving this stupid encounter. So you know what? You get into the med bay. Everyone into the med bay. Yeah, I know everyone's dying. It's gonna happen. Just kill them, and then we'll focus back on our ship. They're not gonna have any weapons in a second, so we're fine. Everyone good? Good. Now, stop dying. Get your asses into your rooms of choice. 7 missiles is actually pretty good, but I'm not gonna accept surrender offer. I'm done accepting surrender offers after the last 2 runs have been very, very terrible and horrible. So we're just gonna kill these guys. I'm done. Screw you and your rebel ideologies. 19 scrap. We can get the second level med bay. I will do that because I'm a sucker for it. I don't want my crew to die again. We will attack the slavers. Oh, thank you. If I'm very lucky, we might be able to sneak out with another crew member. If they offer a surrender, they almost always offer a surrender for a crew member. In fact, I think they always offer a surrender for a crew member now that I think about it. They do have a mind control system. Would like to take that offline, but if I can take down their weapons, then they won't be able to mind control me anyways. So we're gonna hit shields, mind control weapons. Let's start on the weapon system, just because getting the ions to hit to take the weapons permanently offline is a good investment, I think. Our ion will be able to, or our Pike Beam will be able to shoot again and take down the weapon and shield system. Yes, we get an NG, good. Now that means we actually have one more power and a new pilot, Frederick. Why? Because Sophia doesn't, the Zoltan doesn't do anything in the piloting system. Piloting doesn't take power. Since Zoltans provide free power, I might as well put them in rooms that benefit from that. So even though we don't have shields, I'm gonna put you into the shield room for later, just so that I remember that that's where you're gonna be, and we're gonna save positions. And this is already infinitely better than the last run we had, because we have a bonus crew member. We will attack the ship. They do have a drone and a beam. I'm gonna attack the ship. I'm pushing my luck. I know I'm pushing my luck. Look, guys, I know. But it's a combat drone, not a beam drone. And I think if I'm lucky, we can take them out before they take me out. Ion Blast is going in. Our Zoltan's shield is already half gone. Their drone is now powered off though, so we will get an opportunity to hit them. Our shields are down, but now their weapons are all down. Their weapons are offline. Their drone is down for the count. Good, good stuff. Keep their drone down. Ionize the hell out of it, please. I pushed my luck. It did work in this situation. I'm lucky they didn't have, more than one drone. Need to get that 100 scrap ASAP. Picked up another, 23 scrap there, which is pretty good. We'll go to the Nebula. We have Zoltans. Zoltans are actually pretty good at insulating you from the power loss. I will manually search, and we do get a boarding drone. So, did it on the last run, we lost a crew member. This time we got a free drone that we can either use or sell. I should, what is search, manually search the plasma field FTL blue option. I want to see what level of sensors you actually need there. You can have level 2 piloting? Yeah. Okay, so you need level 2 piloting in order to make that work. Gotcha. There is an event that is very similar in which you need sensors, but I guess it's just good to get to diversify your level 2s. Get the level 2 piloting, get the level 2 sensors, get the level 2 doors, and obviously get the level 2 shields, but point taken, game, point taken. I will get piloting and sensors done pretty quickly here. Shields first though. Shields first so that we have some defense when the Zoltan shields go down. Ion Blast going in on the weapon system, as always. Took down the ion weapon, that's fine. We're gonna hit them all 5 of the rooms that will get damaged. They will not be able to get everything repaired before our next volley. Now they have no weapons. Against 1 bar of shields, this works fine. Against 2 bars or more, it's gonna be a bit of a problem, but hopefully we'll pick up another weapon before then. Good stuff, 19 scrap plus 8. I like it. We have got a lot of scrap and it's still pretty early in this sector. I think we're doing pretty good. We will reject their offer, and this is another easy ship. 1 ion, 1 beam. This ion does fire faster than the ion stunner, 8 seconds as opposed to 10. It is an ion blast Mark 1 that they have, I believe. That being said, we will still be able to kill them before they do damage to us because we're just gonna do the same thing that we've been doing. Their weapons are now ionized. Every ion shot coming in will ionize the weapon even further. the next Pike Beam shot won't kill them because they actually do have one more point of hull that I can't actually destroy, but they will not be able to get everything repaired. They do not have a pilot in the room, so they're not even charging their FTL to get away. Pike Beam shot coming out in a second. Zin getting trained up in weapons, already 60 out of 65. 89 scrap, we're already almost there. Wonderful. And I can kind of jump up, down, around, and then over behind the exit. So we're gonna do that. Not up, over. We'll jump over and down and around. Aid the civilian ship, absolutely. I love these encounters we've been getting. All these ones that are aid the civilian ship, they give you bonus loot rolls because you get one from the ship that you're defeating and one from the civilians, potentially. I really like that because it gives us a good opportunity of getting a lot of good stuff. Now the 3-shot laser did fire. We don't have a lot of shields left, but they, for some reason, depowered the burst laser Mark II that they had. I would not have, made that option, made that choice, but they did, and now they don't have any weapons at all. 10 scrap plus free hull repair, which is none because we didn't take any hull damage on this sector. 99 scrap means that we will almost certainly be able to get to 100 and get the second power shields online. Another one. We're gonna absolutely help this ship being attacked. Screw you guys, pirates. The ship is also extremely weak. 1 beam, 1 laser. What is this civilian ship rocking? No shields? Second ion shot did miss the weapon system, but that's okay. They will not be able to penetrate my Zoltan shield. They will try to surrender with 5 fuel and 8 missiles. 8 missiles is actually quite nice. The fuel is actually good too, but I want the second loot drop, and I'm not pressing 1 to accept the surrender offer again. Screw that. Good, shields are down. Pike Beam will auto-fire and hit. Good stuff. 15 scrap, plus the ship did run away, but that's actually fine. I don't need you. And what do we get? Drone control, defense drone, pretty good purchase. Backup battery for more power, scrap recovery arm. Look, scrap recovery arm is too good to pass up. Heavy laser is actually pretty good as well. What do? We sell the boarding drone. We don't need it. We buy scrap recovery arm. 99 scrap means that we can get to 100 very quickly. Mind control could be nice, but we don't have any way of really getting a target lock. We need level 2 sensors or a slug first, or an augment. The heavy laser Mark II is a pretty interesting weapon, but I don't think it's very good for us in this situation. The Ion Blast will take down enemy shields, and the Pike Beam will be able to do damage to a lot of enemy systems very quickly. If this was a burst laser, yes, but the heavy laser, or if this was a heavy laser, yes, because that's just 1 extra shot of damage we can do, to target a system, but this requires 3 power for 2 shots. That's not very good right now. I think we're actually just not going to buy anything. We are instead going to focus on scrap and defenses, Ion Blast, Pike Beam. And we do have to go to the exit. We can't sneak through. And I've learned my lesson. We are not going to, we will examine the station, get 8 scrap. Good. We will not try to force our way past the rebels. Even though I really want to. We're gonna force our way past the rebels. I know. I just lost a run because I did this exact same thing, but I believe in the power of visiting as many beacons as you can. And as long as we don't lose crew members, as long as we don't get completely fucked, we should hopefully be fine. If I can get a second bar of shields, that would be great, because then I could actually tank some shots, but I don't know if we're gonna get 50 scrap in 2 jumps. FTL drive also takes forever to charge. Maybe I'll just dump scrap into the FTL, depower my weapons, and just try to passively make my way through the beacon. Let's find out. There's another bit of combat. We will not surrender our crew to slavers. Hopefully that means we get more crew out of this. Now we will have to fight our way through the ship. They will be able to shoot us and probably do damage to us thanks to their Burst Laser Mark II bomb. But ions also do double damage to shields. So if I wait just a second, now they have no shields. Now I can hit them in all of these juicy targets. They're trying to escape. They will surrender a crew member. We will take it. Good. We actually have good crew now. This is wonderful. Frederick, you have only trained 1 point. So you know what? I'm exchanging you with the human because human makes good pilot. NG makes good mobile repairman. Keep the oxygen powered. We will get 1 more bar of engines and just sneak through. No weapons. We're in a much better position than we were last time. I think we can do it. They do have a lot of weapons. They're gonna try to hit us hard. Might as well ion blast them and maybe take down some of their weapons and buy us some time, but we're focusing entirely on getting the heck out of here ASAP. Oh, we shot down the missile, which is, you know, not the best, but it's not the worst thing that could happen there. FTL drive charging, we are gonna take damage unless we dodge. We did not dodge, but they hit an empty room, that's fine. Okay, we got hit in the doors, that's fine. Oh, the ASB missed. Their weapons are ionizing. Their missile is offline. Oh, we're gonna make it out of here with very little damage. Oh no, they hit us in the piloting system. Oh, we gotta get that shit repaired ASAP, buddy. Get the Pike Beam powered. We might have to actually fight our way out of this. No dodge chance, we need to get this repaired. We're gonna take damage, every shot's gonna land. Shields are now down, which means their beams are gonna hit. ASB is coming in. They don't like the door system at all, but we are gonna get out of here. We will take a little bit more damage. No, we need to get the frickin' we need to get the frickin' door system repaired. Okay, we made it out. We made it out. We made it out. We made it out. Go to the nebulas. Maybe we can make it through the nebulas, hit up the red sectors. Maybe if we get lucky, there's a slug homeworld, and we can maybe get the slug cruiser quest done. That was close. That was very close, but we managed to make it out. We did take a lot of damage, but the good thing about the Zoltan ship is that you don't take a lot of damage. The Zoltan shield does isolate you from a lot of damage that comes in, so hopefully if we're a little bit lucky, we can get through a lot of this without getting hit in the future. Everyone needs to get healed up, including you, Kapalka. I don't know why you didn't walk into the med bay. I guess I misclicked on you. Okay. I almost had a moment of pure panic where I'm like, am I gonna die here again? After saying that this was the bad option, did I just almost get myself killed? But no, we're good. We need to jump into the nebula and jump around it. Well, jump through it, I guess. We need some more power, we need some more shields. We need a lot of stuff now. Dodge chance is actually gonna be really important because the more dodge chance we have, the more damage our shield can absorb. This ship is going to be very easy to fight because it is a Sector 1 ship. 1 weapon, 2 weapons, 1 shield. Easy peasy. The missile is gonna bounce off of my Zoltan shield. And it is another miss, so hopefully we can get our crew trained up a little bit. A little bit of extra fuel is not what I'm looking for. I should just not use the keyboard to accept those surrender offers ever. There is an option. Event choice selection helps prevent you from accidentally selecting a surrender offer when it pops up and you're hitting a weapon button 1 or 2. Didn't prevent me in the earlier situation on the last run because I was just an idiot and hit the wrong button. We will attack the ship. They have a defense drone plus a single shot laser. I could get my crew trained up. I kind of want to. I could get them trained up substantially, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to try my best to get out of this place. Let's keep the dodge chance up. Hit them in the shield system since their weapon doesn't bother me at all. If I waited long enough, I could get Kapalka to max level, and same thing with Valeria to full level on the engines. Don't need to though, we're good. Doesn't mean I want to hit him in the weapon system though, so let's not hit him in the weapons if we can avoid it. Instead, hit him in the shield system, keep their shields offline for as long as possible. We did get someone trained up in something, looks like weapons, so our ion blasts are going to be able to do a heck of a lot. Let's hit him like this, do a lot of damage. Their shields are now destroyed, so let's hit him in the piloting system, make sure they can't escape. They're not trying to, but they might in a second. Doesn't matter though, the next shot that goes in will kill them. There we go. Didn't get a lot of training on dodge chance, but that's okay. Could get a little bit more power. Let's get some more power, so we can keep the shields permanently powered up without having to remove dodge chance. And the next power we get will go into dodge chance. Actually, we should do it like this so that we can move power from oxygen into shields when the Zoltan shield goes down. That way we can save a little bit of money on reactor upgrades right now. We will chase them, we home in on them, we attack them. Now the beam drone will pierce through the Zoltan shields rather easily, so we will, in fact, immediately go into the move power from oxygen into shields. We will try to take down their drone. Their drone is what's going to do the damage. So if we can hit it, stun it, take it offline for a second, and then hit their drone system with the Pike Beam, we should be good. Good, both shots actually did land, so it is going to be ionized for quite some time. Their shields are still ionized good, so the Pike Beam can do some work. Let's hit him in the shield system now. Only one shot landed, but it will be enough that the Pike Beam can finish him off. Now we can put power. No, keep it in the shields, they just fired. Okay, that was scary. I almost just took damage completely through my own idiotic actions. This is a long way to go for a dead end. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 beacons that just go to a dead end. If you accidentally went this way, you would be effed. You would have to backtrack so far. So far. So let's just do 1, 2. Because if I do 1, 2, 3, I might not be able to make it out before the rebels attack me. Attempt to follow and help them. We find another rebel ship. If I had a teleporter or better sensors, I might be able to track the ship down. Maybe I should just focus on getting level 2 upgrades on things. Hit him in the drone system, take that drone offline. It's what's going to do damage. Let's get the shields online and powered up. Only one shot landed, so their drone is going to be able to attack me a little bit, but I think the Pike Beam will be able to land some shots before their weapons do. Good. Hit him in the shields to keep their shields offline. Then hit him in the drone system, keep that drone offline. They might be repairing it right now. Yes, I will accept your surrender offer and get a free drone recovery arm. That is an excellent piece of equipment. If I have a drone system, it basically means 1 or 2 drone parts will last me for a long ass time. Now, they only have a missile launcher that they will be using for this fight. That's fine with me because it means that I might be able to take them out without them even getting a shot off. Ions will take their weapons offline, and since they lost the power, they did bring one of their weapons online, but it immediately got ionized. Our oxygen is getting rather low, so I might, in fact, take my Zoltan and move him into the oxygen room so that we have power in the oxygen system. Otherwise, we might be screwed. Pike Beam doing work, Ion Blasts doing work. Let's keep their shields offline for a second. Good stuff. Both hit. Because they have no engines, they have 0 dodge chance. That's a terrible surrender offer. 1 missile? I know you have more because you only shot 1. Let's hold up a second. Let the oxygen come back. We'll jump. keep my Zoltan in that room for a second so I know that I have the oxygen coming back online. Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Not going to be a lot of beacons we can jump to before we hit up the exit, but that's okay. Repugnant, arm the weapons because it's combat, and combat is good. We don't need dodge chances instant. I'll probably move you back when they start firing weapons, but for now, let's just leave it like this so that we can get some shots in on them. They only have one weapon active right now, which is good for me because it means that my Pike Beam will be able to do a lot of damage to them since they have no shields now. It might be able to take their weapon offline when the next ion blasts come in. Like so, excellent. So we can keep our Zoltan in the oxygen room to keep it powered up. Oxygen's at 65%, a lot better than what it was. There we go. Another 18 scrap, good. Get you back in the engine room so that we have power so we can jump at least. We will sell drone parts for 24 scrap, excellent. We don't need drone parts that much because we do have a drone recovery arm. We might sell it though, the next store we get to. Not this store though, because we do need to hit up the exit and get out of here. So let's just do that right now. 114 scrap. I could get another bar of shields, and I kind of want to, honestly. Uncharted Nebula. Yeah, let's just go to the rock-controlled sector instead. There is a store. Let's do store. Let's not go to the store, because if I go to the store, I'd have to backtrack. So what we should do instead, maybe, is focus on our ship. Get some additional shields. Like so. And we're good. Now we have one bar of shields permanently. We can get two if we need to, and then we can just spend our scrap at the next store and pick up another weapon. Leave them alone. Do not fight the enemy spiders. Hail them. So, apparently, if you demand the rock ship pays the agreed upon price, you could take a lot of damage. If you offer to pay off the rock debt, you might be able to get a cheap reactor upgrade out of this. This is a really no-win encounter. We'll pay off the rock debt, and then we don't get anything out of it. Like, I hate this encounter because it can go any way. Maybe I just shouldn't have paid it off because we do have the super shield, but I don't know. This ship has a lot of weapons, but I think we can get in and sneak in some shots and take their weapons offline in a second. We missed our shot, so no, we will not be able to do that. Let's get the shields powered up. Screw oxygen for a second. Did take their burst laser offline, and then both of our ions did land, taking down the rest of their weapons. So you know what? Oxygen, come back. Okay, good stuff. Hit them in the weapons again with the next ion shots, and we can take out their ship pretty easily here, I think. Good stuff. We have a fire in the med bay. We can get that put out very quickly. Get the NG in there to help. Good stuff. NG's fine. Ooh, augment reconstructive teleport. It's interesting. I wish I could put it in my cargo and sell it, but unfortunately we are going to have to leave it behind. Drone recovery arm is actually useful if I need it to be useful. Reconstructive teleport's not all that useful. We have a med bay. This is really good if you have a clone bay, but we do not have a clone bay. So, unfortunately, I am just gonna leave that behind. I could leave the Zoltan shield behind. That'd be stupid. That would be stupid, by the way. That'd be very stupid. The Zoltan shield's the reason why we're still alive right now. Strip the ship. We get nothing. Well, we get scrap, but we don't get like a cool event encounter or anything like that. 49 scrap. Hopefully we can get a store soon. Oh shit. Just take one look. Ah shit. Hopefully we can take out their weapon though. It does have a 21-second charge time by default. Ion blasts might be able to take out their flak gun before it has a chance to fire. Yes. Perfect. Both ion shots landed. Hit him in the shields now. Take their shields offline, let the asteroids eat them up. Pike Beam, eat them up. This could have been a very difficult encounter, but luckily it was not very bad. Not very bad at all. Yeah, they're not happy. They boarded on us trying to survive. You know, I gotta hand it to you. You tried. You're not gonna succeed though. Just go attack this man. Go kill him. And keep the med bay powered up, and I can just deoxygenate the room to help. There we go. Pike Beam can kill him off. Surrender is awful, so we're not going to accept it. We will heal more than he takes damage, but let's get the oxygen system powered again. Powered up a little bit more anyways. Get the human in there and take a pot shot at him. There we go. It's like, get off my ship! Although I think it's my ship technically, so. All right, good stuff. Let's jump out of here. Let's get the weapons powered up so I don't forget on the next beacon. Shields are slightly down, but we have the Zoltan shield, so what does it matter? That is a ion blast. No, that's a heavy ion, right? Because it goes ion blast, heavy ion, ion blast Mark II, oddly enough. But that is a heavy ion, excuse me, Mark I. I guess there's no Mark II. So that will do 4 damage to my Zoltan shield when it hits, because it normally does 2 damage against normal shields, and that is doubled against the Zoltan shield. But that's okay. Because their heavy weapons are now offline. We've already done a lot of damage to them. Good stuff. Their weapons are really heavily ionized. Their shields are wounded enough that I don't think they're gonna come back anytime soon. Well, looks like they will come back sometime soon. No real reason to double shoot the shield system, but might as well keep it down. Perfect timing for the FTL drive. Hopefully we can find a store. I'm not jumping too far ahead though, so intruders. I hate this encounter. All right. Everyone get into the med bay. Come on. Fight. Nope. If you want to fight me in this direction, that's fine. NG, you are not going to have a good time there. Get out of there. No, 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 no! That was dumb. They're going to go into the piloting room. These jerks. I'm just going to have to fight them in the piloting room, unfortunately. I was an idiot and moved my NG out of the room, the door room. It's not what I should have done. We can jump, but we might as well fight these guys for a little bit first. Get the pilot out. Get everyone in here ready to go, because these guys are going to be big jerks about the whole thing, aren't they? Go in there, get the frickin' medbay powered. I don't care about anything else right now. You have full health, so you know what? NG, you go out, Zoltan, you go in. Now, human's got full health, so Zoltan, you go out, human, you go in. Just gotta keep cycling these people through. Why are you not leaving? There you go. We gotta jump to the distress beacon. Everyone's gonna survive. We won't get fired. The virus on the mining colony, we will use the med bay, we will get some rewards out of it, and now we can kill these guys in peace. I hate that solar flare. I hate the beacons where you don't get anything. Like there could have been something there. Like they, boarded us at the last minute before their ship exploded and some random debris came aboard and there's like 4 scrap. Give me 4 scrap to do that encounter and then I'll do it happily. Give me nothing and I'll be like, well, why the heck did I have to do this? I didn't get anything out of it. I got ripped off. Nah, but that's okay. 6 fuel. I didn't realize our fuel situation got so dire recently. Aid the civilian ship, absolutely. I love these encounters with only 1 bar of shields. We do need to get another weapon though. Next sector, I think we're gonna start hitting like 2 and 3 bars of shields. It's gonna be bad for us. So we do need to worry about that very, very, very soon. I can hit a lot of rooms if I do this, so let's just do that. Get shield system online. At least one of their weapons is ionized. The double shot heavy laser can't damage me, so I'm fine with that. Good stuff. Looks like there might have been a fire in the weapons room. I don't know. There is a store. I would like to go to the store. In fact, I think I will. We're a lot better, a lot stronger than we were in the last sector, but I need another weapon. This is a good opportunity to do that. We will have to fight our way through the exit, but I think that's okay. 127 scrap. Let's see what we can pick up. Drone control defense drone is what we're gonna pick up. That's too good to pass up with the drone recovery arm, I think. Store. Charge laser is okay. It's not the best, but it's okay. Heavy ion could be good too, but I think the charge laser is good. Only 2 power, and then we can have 2 laser shots coming out. Hull missile would be good too. In fact, hull missile might be better, but if the enemy has a defense drone, then we can't sneak our way through it, so. Yeah. Drone control though is definitely the first purchase. With the defense drone, you can't not get it when you have a drone recovery arm. Drone recovery arm is too good. We will pick up fuel. We will fix. We are going to fix more than I should because we will have to fight our way through the rebels. So why don't we get as much HP recovered now? Okay, if this is the ship collectors, I'm gonna be very happy about that. I didn't actually pay attention to see if it was. They're going to try to board us, but we have a Zoltan shield, so they cannot board us. Hit him in the shield room, because even if our shields go down, they can't damage me at all, so there's no reason necessarily to do that. Instead, we're going to hit them like so. They did board me. They are going to try to board me in the piloting room. So you know what? NG Man is just gonna help me fight him off. Am I? Yeah. Zoltan Man is gonna help me fight him off. Together we should be able to kill 1 Mantis. They are not trying to escape, so this is not the encounter I thought it was, which is fine. You know, Mantis ship is a Mantis ship. Let's kill them. Let's kill all the bastards. No, except not really. Hopefully we're getting a little bit more dodge chance. Thanks to these misses. Everyone's back. Good stuff. Okay, you are the pilot. You are almost a good level pilot. Valyria is almost a good level engine personnel. Good, good stuff. One more beacon. Let's upgrade our ship now so that we don't have to do it later. 1 more bar of engines so that the FTL recharges faster when we get to the exit, and if I can get some more bars of power before that, I will. It looks like we will be able to. Good. They do have a missile, so, you know, I could use the defense drone. I don't need to yet. The reason for that is because I can just let the missile hit my shields. We do need the ions to hit heavily though. Good, even more defense. Dodge chance anyways. Okay, good stuff. Now we can actually get in there and hit him really hard. Take at least one of their weapons offline. Keep hitting them in the shields because we can only deal damage to them if their shields are down, so we have to keep their shields down. They will be shooting a missile at us in a second, so I will get the defense drone online. It doesn't matter if I get it online now or later because we can recover it at the end of the fight, so why not just get it out now? Keep their shields offline with ion blasts. Their 1 laser is not gonna, ooh, it almost took down the defense drone, but the 1 laser is not gonna hurt us at all. Missile's the only thing that could hurt us. Okay, good stuff. And that is enough scrap for 2 more bars of shields. So hopefully we can get out of this exit beacon without taking too much damage. But even if we do, that's fine. That's why I repaired